Tim, this mother thinks that this bill is $400 million. So you tell him that there's a $400 million pork thing in there.
Comedian and activist Jon Stewart got into it again over a veterans bill recently. And I guess Jack Posobiec said that the veterans vigil is BS. Okay, so that's why he's pissed off.
Tell him. These people have suffered for 15 years because you're a troll. You're a troll. Not in good faith.
I'm for the bill.
You're not in good faith.
So what's the problem? What are
My
you trying to do
question,
here?
my session is,
What are you trying to do here?
What?
why is John, I'm not even against you guys.
What are you doing?
Can y'all let him talk? I gotta hear what's going on. Sheesh, it's just attack mode now. Jon Stewart sicked the dogs on him and now he can't talk. Okay, I want to hear what he got to say.
Then what are you posting? You're lying. You're lying.
All you do is
You're a liar. You're a liar. You haven't been
been
working on this thing for years. I've been on the
Because I
Hill
serve
with
in
the
the military,
Republicans
John.
and with the
I
Democrats.
serve.
I don't give a
Sir.
You
So
keep
did he.
screaming.
He
I
was
know
dead.
Where have you been weak? Where have you been Friday and Saturday?
You're not
Mandatory funding is not a given.
Bring it down, bring it
Mandatory
down,
funding
bring it
is
down.
not a given.
Bring it down.
You're the one calling. Have I called you names since we came here
Yes.
today? What did I
No,
call
you
you?
called me names online and you've done all this
What
stuff.
have I called? And you
all
called
you do
me
is
names
lie.
today. What have I
All
called
you do is
and
lie.
you're correct.
What have he called you, John? Just say what he called you.
I came to
Forget
you
your
in
animosity.
good faith. You would have a meeting.
Hold on, John, but I have a question. Why,
What are you doing?
why
What are you doing?
Today.
No, but
Stand
why are you
down.
recording this
Stand
at the
down.
expense of veterans that are sick and dying?
Will you
Why?
have a
Shame!
meeting?
Who went to
Shame!
the
Shame! 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 Shame!
Thank you, Officer Williams.
He's behind the crowd.
Okay, if he's not here.
He comes by and he tries to spread misinformation and get something for his brand and film it and do this all other stuff, and I don't want to put up with it, so I f***ing screamed at him because that's what he deserves, because he's a f***ing asshole. These people are determined and they're not going to relent, and I'm not going to put up with that. And he's not coming into here and saying that bull.
Okay, so this is Jon Stewart's way of protesting Jack Posobiec, whoever he is. This is my very first time hearing the name Jack Posobiec. This is my very first time seeing him, and I couldn't even see what this was all about, actually, because they were busy yelling at him. And they yelled shame at him. Isn't that what they used to yell at witches? Back in the day, shame, 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 shame. So I'm trying to understand this whole thing, but the adults are childish sometimes.
Not happening. Thank you.
Stewart and Posobiec later spoke at length after the incident. Why couldn't they record that? Here in DC with Jon Stewart and Grunt Style 1SG with a message about helping the veterans. Who is this guy, man? Posobiec later posted a video saying the men agreed on the goal of getting the bill done. I realized the important thing is we just got to get this thing done for these guys, Stewart. So I'm hearing that so that Jack was going to tell them their bill is full of pork and didn't really help the vets whatsoever. All right, so What does it mean to be full of pork? I've heard that term before when it came to, y'all are teaching me, man. Listen, I am a student. I want to hear this. What does it mean to be full of pork? Because when I listen to politicians have these conversations about certain bills that are crossing the floor and why they haven't voted for it yet or why they don't plan on supporting it, usually they keep on saying that it's filled with pork, and I never knew what that meant. So Size told me pork is money attached to something not related, like a bribe. So it's like we're trying to support this bill, but the bill is not helping the people it's actually for. It's some other things that's attached to it that supports the people who paid to be a part of the bill. So it's paying off lobbyists' agendas. So they want someone else to be to receive something from it. Okay. All right. It means they put things in the bill that have nothing at all to do with the bill itself. And they insert unrelated expenses to a bill. So it mostly goes to waste instead of actually solve the problem. I'll vote for your bill if you add some money for my state, if you provide me with something. Wow. He said he gives bacon a name. Nothing can give bacon a bad name. Absolutely nothing. I would probably be a vegetarian but still eat bacon. Pork is when they put things unrelated in the bill to try to pass it when they know the pork would never get in alone. So they stack the chips just so it could pass. So we need 5 more votes. And the 5 more votes, we go to them, we say, okay, what can we put in this bill that will make you feel better? And you say, well, the schools in my district need some funding, need some money. Put that in the bill and I'll vote for it. Is that the same thing? 400B of nothing, usually to special interest groups. Okay. Wow. They actually do that? So in order to give the veterans rights that they deserve, I'm not voting for it unless you pad my pockets. What am I getting out of this? I'm not no veteran. I'm not a veteran. I didn't fight in the war. I didn't fight for the military. What do I get from this? What do my district get? Wow. People are so selfish, man. People are so damn selfish. If that's what pork is, people are so selfish. Companies pay lobbyists a ton of money to beg Congress to add random things they want in unrelated bills. And they bring up a bill of 4,000 pages the day before votes, and people only see the day before they vote, and people only see the name and vote it in. Wow. That sucks. That lacks integrity. This is why I don't trust politicians, man. For real. This is why I don't trust politicians. Y'all are out your dang, man, please. Like the one that was 21,000 pages long and was carted in on a dolly. And then they got to stand there all night long trying to see if their name and their interests are in there. Okay, but what I voted for is in there. So, hey, I'm ready to vote for it. What y'all think? Or you don't have nothing? You better get you something in there. What you want? You want some Yeezys? You want some Balenciaga? Tell them to put you some Balenciaga in there. Here, get you some Balenciaga. And then you can vote for it. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, actually, it's the opposite. They take things that are, I don't even know how to read that word, garsantic, to pass because it's really needed, like emergency funding. They stuff in that would otherwise never pass on its own accord, like $50 million for gender studies in Pakistan in the COVID relief fund. Okay, now I got to start paying attention to these daggone bills because clearly y'all are spot on, man. Y'all are just so on point. Let me tell you something. LFR family, y'all are amazing. Y'all are smart as hell. Wow. All right. So I'm receiving a whole poop ton of information based off of what I asked them about pork. And I appreciate the information y'all gave me. I asked, right? So, yeah, man, y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know. Love y'all.